Hey, what's up you guys? It's the Mad Ghost Queen here, back at it again with yet another video. So this is day 2 of our vacation. This day we are leaving our first hotel. We were only there for one night. That was the hotel in Canton, and then we moved on to the Cleveland Hotel. This day we went to the NFL Hall of Fame, which I am not a football fan. This was more for my mom and dad, but it was pretty interesting nonetheless, so you'll get to see that coming up. We did stop and get breakfast at McDonald's, and the line at the McDonald's drive-thru was astronomical. I have never seen a McDonald's drive-thru line this long before in my life. So luckily we went inside and got in and out when I think 2 cars moved the entire time that it took for us to get our food and drive away. So here we are at the NFL Hall of Fame. It was freezing cold in here. I actually had to go outside into the car and get my mom's jacket because I was so cold. Also, this building is ginormous. We were there for several hours walking through. There's so much to see and so much to read, and I'm pretty sure my mom and dad's phones got filled up with the amount of pictures that they took here. I will say, even though I am not a huge football fan, it was definitely an interesting experience to read about a lot of how the games were played in the early days. I remember reading one part that said if a player got tackled, they were still allowed to keep running as long as they didn't drop the ball. And I thought that was really interesting. It's just really different and cool to see how the game has changed over the years. They also had this room of busts that were really interesting and really detailed, and the busts were of every single person that has been inducted into the Hall of Fame throughout the years, and it was insanely huge. I genuinely don't know what they're gonna do in the upcoming years because there was literally no room left for any more years to come, so it'll be interesting to see what they do in the future. We also got there when it opened around 11 o'clock, and we stayed there until about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. It was huge. It actually took so long that I actually found the little cafe that they had and got myself a pizza and a soda to drink because I was just sitting there waiting. I spent most of the time here catching Pokemon on Pokemon Go, so it was actually a pretty eventful trip for me as well. I will say the gift shop is huge, so if you are a football fan, definitely check this out. They had so many things, so many cool history facts, and it was just really interesting. But like I said, the gift shop is ginormous, and they did have it sectioned off by team, and then they had some generic football memorabilia throughout. They also had it sectioned off for men, women, and youths, as you might be able to see, but it was huge, and I know my mom spent quite a bit of money. We are, they are Ravens fans. I am actually a Steelers fan, so what football team are you guys a fan of? Let me know in the comments, or even if you do like football. Then we went up to this little City Walk area, which was right next to the NFL Hall of Fame. We did go inside the Build-A-Bear workshop, and my mom found a Ravens Build-A-Bear that she wants for Christmas, so who knows, she might be getting that for Christmas. But they did have a lot of football Build-A-Bears. It was really interesting, and they also had an ice cream shop that we really wanted to try out, but unfortunately it was not open yet. I don't know if you'll be able to tell in these videos, but the City Walk itself was in the middle of construction and was not fully ready yet, but it did have a few shops, and they also had like a giant Ferris wheel next to it, which was really interesting. I don't know what that is about, but yeah. Then we began our drive to our hotel, and we stopped at a little gas station to get something to drink, and I actually found bubble tea at a gas station. I've never seen that before. It was really good. It was strawberry, blueberry, with, I believe it was green tea, and it had little strawberry bursts in it, and it was surprisingly really good for a gas station drink. But yeah, here we are on our way to our second hotel. Like I said, we stayed in Cleveland for day 2. There's not much to say left on this video. However, I will say the bathroom of our hotel was absolutely gorgeous. The walls were filled with newspaper clippings, all related to Cleveland and Ohio itself. And it had pictures of Audrey Hepburn on there and a lot of old-time Hollywood stars. It was really beautiful. But I'm just gonna let this video play out because there's not much time left. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or video ideas, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below. All my social media links are always in the description box, and thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for my next videos. We will be doing the Orlando portion of the trip soon, so stay tuned for that one. It was so fun and so exciting. Thank you guys for all the love and support, and keep watching. Bye.